If you could go back in time, what's one thing you'd tell your younger self? Why should we assume silly younger me needs advice? I'm growing up to have a fucking I've grown up to have a fucking time machine, so I must have done something right. Fuck younger me. We're going straight to Woodstock, baby. I'd advise myself not to buy a time machine. Worst investment ever. They turned out to be the block booster of 2032. I tell myself not to teach that robot how to fall in love. As romantic as it might have seemed at the moment, it started the robot revolution of 2037, way worse than the much more positive robot sexual revolution of 2043.
So I need money, so I want to be money first, and I will go with the first. So the second one, I advise not to buy the time machine
because it's a fiscal choice.
Why are you going for money?
Because
I guess
that's how you get a
my
date
options
prom.
He wants Vera.
That's Vera, yeah.
So yeah, all the different characters value
there's
different
other
stats.
money interested people.
And it's also like the Yogg, where the stats affect your chance of succeeding at choices. So
yeah, I want to keep my options open.
I'm explaining it to Stephanie.
Oh, sorry.
that's the point of this. Yeah. So these are all picking our stats, and so each of these is kind of a coded indication of one of the stats
of what
in
you
the game.
prioritize. Yeah. Okay.
And so not only does it benefit to just pick stuff for fun, but also just to not pick the same thing as other people.
Well, since it's my first, okay, yeah, I'll consider that.
Yeah.
And then I'll also follow my heart.
No.
But I'm
Bird.
picking. Oh. Yeah. Why should we assume silly younger me needs advice? Let's do that one. YOLO.
Pretty good. That's totally the fun option. Who am I going for this time?
Or boldness.
No, it's definitely fun. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds
I'll go
like
for fun.
It could be.
I guess I'll pick the last one then.
All right. You're so smart.
Yay.
That's just like real life.
If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Flags are outdated symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalist exaltation. We will replace flags with a national QR code that will provide online coupons for free burritos. Just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country.
I think that's a good answer, to be honest.
I'd go for a simple three-colored stripe approach where each color represents one of the country's values. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, and red for the blood that will be spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me.
That's good too.
That's a good one.
So, I think I'm seeing who I'm gonna go for. Let's go with Garfield's face.
Garfield's face.
And hopefully
the power move.
I know what I'm doing. It's a power move, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the free burritos.
Free.
There's gonna be a lot of people eating free burritos.
That's
How's
so
the
many
government paying
burritos.
for those free burritos?
I don't even like burritos.
Is it
much.
child labor?
God.
Does child labor make those free burritos?
Oh no! I mean that does fit into a few of the characters that we have in the game.
We can afford to modestly raise taxes on the upper classes to pay for the free fucking burritos. Okay.
This seems bold.
But everyone knows that the upper class is
what
going
are
to
they
complain
gonna
that the
leave?
lower class is the one eating all the burritos. Why should they
They're
have to
gonna
pay for
leave
the
when
poor
the country
people's
offers them
burritos?
free burritos. Fuck them. I don't know what they're missing.
I know I should pick the last one, but I want the Garfield's face. I'm sorry.
It's so fun.
It's fun.
Damn it! I thought that was bold.
I just like power moves.
All right, school just isn't working out. Time to go into stripping. What's your stage name? Duchess Henrietta Honeylips III. Fuckfest explosions. Kawaii pussy. Ooh. My name plus the naked. Max Pleasure Model 3000. Excuse you? I wouldn't be the stripper, honey. I'm the damn pimp. So this is different. Now instead of stats, these indicate which character you'd like to pursue. That's why there's so many of them, because there's 8 characters. So narrowing it down.
I'm gonna go with Duchess Henrietta Honeylips III.
So here's where you especially don't want to pick the
see.
same option as anyone else, because you'll compete, and then you'll just both lose probably.
Basically. Let's go with Bird the Naked.
The naked.
I just imagine a baby bird.
Yeah.
Like they're all
All
featherless.
squiggly without feathers. Yeah.
Once we got to the screen, I was like, I would kind of want to go after the robot because we never have, but I picked fun options, which is super unhelpful.
Yeah.
But he is the Max Pleasure Model 3000.
Yeah, but I should have been smart. instead of fun.
Did you get 2 fun?
Yeah, I got 2 fun. I'm
Yeah, you
really
got
in
2
trouble.
fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for fuckfest explosions.
Nice.
I wonder who that is.
That's probably the guy
Damien.
that explodes.
I don't remember.
I definitely am not picking kawaii pussy uwu.
But you had to say it.
Yeah, it's important. I know that's the best part about
Wait, which
that.
one did you have to say? I missed it. Kidding.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
All you get is the uwu. I'll do the last one. I don't know
Okay.
what this does for me, but I want to be the pimp for kawaii pussy uwu.
Oh, it's Vera.
Ooh,
Yay!
I was
okay.
right.
Yes.
Bird's gonna have to voice his own date. All right, round 2. It's further clarifying. It's the chance to include the other 2 characters that weren't in the last one, but also all the ones we picked are back. So, what's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? How to set stuff on fire. Obscure 80s movie trivia. A bachelor's in engineering. How to make a killer cocktail out of anything. An accurate approximation of all fictional creatures' genitalia. Lyrics to old Disney songs.
Some that's more impressive than others.
This is an online marketplace.
I was gonna say I think I can just look that up. So
I'm gonna. I got fun and money. Let's set stuff on fire. How to set stuff on fire? Unless anybody.
Get the fuck away from Damien.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go
Damien.
How
there.
fucking dare
Yeah.
you? I already picked
Sorry.
him.
fun and
sorry,
money is sounds like fun and money.
How to make a killer cocktail out of anything? I don't know who that is actually.
definitely
It's probably
Polly.
Polly.
It's
Oh,
the
nice.
party ghost.
If nobody objects.
I'm going for Polly.
Oh.
Okay, let's not go with that.
Fight.
Well,
Fight to the
genitalia is
death
probably-
right now.
That's Zoe.
Genitalia is.
Maybe?
Oh, it's Zoe. Is anybody going for Zoe?
don't think so.
No, I don't want that
Okay,
one.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
So you're going
How to make
cocktail.
a killer cocktail.
I'll go light things on fire, and you've got the whole right side.
I definitely don't want the Disney songs. Well, I don't know. Once again, I don't know if it's gonna help me, but obscure movie trivia would actually impress me in real life.
Oh, Liam.
And it is Liam. You chose all the correct ones.
That's an extreme amount of Liam. Liam, I said it weird. Alright,
Wow.
the game start. It's just like Yogg, you remember it.
Yes.
These
Okay,
6 things
so-
give you different stats. And also do a secondary random quest.
So I have. You can see the stats on the right side of the screen. My charm, creativity, and boldness is kind of bad. I'm thinking boldness and charm are gonna screw me. Where'd you get charm?
Charm is from the gym, because
gym.
you're a war leader. In war.
Oh right, of course.
Dodgeball war.
Let's do that a little. Let's do a little bit of gym.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Everybody's favorite eldritch cutie patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Oh, is that me?
I forgot.
Okay, that one's me. Sorry. Oh, okay. Did you? That's what I was thinking. Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited. Like, OMG.
She's holding her face to do the voice.
It's important.
Oh, God damn it.
OMG is right. Oh, miserable gods of TV, why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation.
Ew.
Just like when the SJWs hijacked Human Hunters and they made all that the all-female reboot, and now
Ghost Hunters.
and
Oh.
now young
Right.
I
monsters
just
will
got it.
grow
I
up
just got
watching
it.
that
Yep.
and never know true happiness. TV streaming platform trademark already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins.
Oh, fuck Ghetto Dolphins.
Is that the turtles
It's biker mice from Mars and street sharks.
or that?
Yeah.
And now they're going to ruin the frogs too.
Street sharks are kind of just they are like Ghetto
The
Dolphins.
frogs are probably the turtles. Ghetto
Oh, right.
Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins is brilliant.
I bet they're all going to be POC and women anyway. They probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know that they are making them POC and women, but even if they were, aren't there female frogs?
You would say that.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind what you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush. Clearly planted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots.
You're voicing this guy very well, Keith.
We've indeed feared just such backlash with from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have any ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet you would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance. Very on the nose. Impressing classmates you wish to romance. Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... Well, people might criticize new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, Wait, what if you just air the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? Add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and super cool sunglasses
that's like the episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's like
my fun.
Poochie.
I think my fun is good enough for that second one. Let's go with that.
Yeah, boom. You're not creative. It was a creative check. You were wrong. So yeah, they give you two options, and you try to guess what stat each one represents, and you try to pick the one that you have a good stat for.
Gotcha.
But it's all obscured.
Wouldn't attempting to add the most cliched character possible be low creativity?
I mean, the alternative was to air the same episodes again with a new title.
Okay.
What is even that? Bold?
Yeah.
I thought it
pretty
was gonna
bold.
be smart or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be
that was a
bold.
hard one.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. When adding new characters, there's always a danger of facing criticism, unless the character is just so awesome.
Like Poochie.
Like Poochie.
What if you add a rabbit with a beard and tattoos who is also a motorcycle?
Perfect.
And he can have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with a snap of his fingers. What does that mean? Just like a true millennial. Plus, he's the national... That's okay, I get it.
Yeah, you just had to read one more sentence.
Yep. Oh man, the diamond industry, what are they gonna do? Plus, he's the national champion of dabbing.
Are you kidding? This sounds like some pandering bullshit.
Too late, man. He's gone and it's gonna be amazing.
It will not be amazing. And it is amazing. TV streaming platform trademark works fast, and the internet works faster, so somehow, as is always the case, even within the timeline of it being a single school day, the show was released.
There's so much fan art. Holy heck, it's so exciting to see such a healthy, thriving fan. Oh no. Oh god, no. Look, I love fan art of all kinds, but some of this is really, really bleak. Like, more perverted than I even want to get my tentacles on.
Damn.
The turnaround.
And everyone is just arguing and screaming at each other and being so toxic, and like, this was supposed to be a kid's show. No way can you look for anything about it online without being inundated with...
This is big, they deleted the Tony the Tiger Twitter account energy.
We've ruined it. We've ruined the show. It's over.
Or you made it better. Ah, bummer. Such a bummer. In fact, you lose 3 fun.
3. That's
a lot of loss. That's a net loss for this week.
Oh.
That is terrible,
Jeez.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm not surprised that they made fan art of the rabbit with the tattoos that's also a motorcycle, because there's a lot of potential for that.
Yep. All right. Well, I was. I need
God, your
boldness.
charm.
That's the bathroom, right?
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. We can share the shitter. We'll just
No, we
alternate.
can't.
Alternate. I'll take it in the morning. You take it in the afternoon. In the evenings. We'll just
Guys,
alternate.
there are
Fine.
styles.
I lost the morning toilets in the divorce.
She took everything.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits and gains 2 boldness.
Even though you're in the bathroom, you have 0 shits.
You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, BBE Les Party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Hey, you got my text. That's good because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can attorney. Oh, they spelled it British. Anyway, the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up?
I'll bring my W4.
And WD4D.
Shut up. Don't say it.
Dude, you made that party, Keith.
I made that party?
You made that party with that joke.
Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Sriracha. Spike the punch with mandrake root. It turns monsters into actual humans. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader.
Martha Stewart.
Huh. I think the first one might be either smarts or creativity. The second one might be boldness or fun. So
Whatever you do, don't be charming.
Yeah.
You will die.
Yeah. Oh.
Is the tax
I
evader
don't know.
charming?
Is the tax evader
Maybe.
charming? Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like charming is usually persuasion, though.
Oh, true.
I mean, it does sound flirty.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Maybe.
But...
It sounds fun.
Flirty is the danger fence.
Or is it?
between
Or
fun
is
and
it
charm.
money? Is it money?
No,
it could be
definitely
money,
not. No way.
If you had
Why
money,
not?
We're gonna do it.
I guess,
We're gonna go
I
as
guess
the
you have
sexy
money
tax
if you're
evader.
evading taxes.
Yep.
Oh, creative.
Fuck.
Womp. Later that night, you're hanging out at the
That's not
party,
good.
waiting for Polly, wearing a shirt that says, I have unpaid taxes.
That's a scary.
It's
that is
exactly
scary.
what you should not do as a tax evader. When suddenly you hear a booming voice from the door. Halt, tax evader! You turn around expecting to see Polly with her sexy vest and pocket calculator. But it's actually a grizzled tyrannosaur in a business suit from the Department of Monstrous Revenue. As you flee from the scene, you see Polly about to put on a lab coat and goggles.
Hey, why are you running? Why are you wearing that shirt?
Is that a lab coat? Really?
Oh? Did you think I was actually going to be a sexy tax attorney? I was super high when I said that. I'm actually just a sexy chemist.
That's how I got high. You're gonna need a regular chemist after the beating that Tyrannosaur gives you. You lose 2 money and 1 boldness. It is British.
Whoa,
Chemist
fucking
is the
great start.
chemist is like the pill people, but in the England.
That is true.
You're right.
Yeah, that's why they said lab coat. They meant like doctor, not
Oh.
chemist. I've learned so much from the internet. Fuck, I can't be the things I want. Those are. Fun's already okay.
We're off to a really rough start.
Maybe money to try and buy stats at some
I
point.
need to be a bold boy. I already
Only
have,
our
I already have
smarts are gonna
5 for
save
buying
us.
stats. So I'm only in trouble if I find out that I need to buy more stuff. Fuck. Smarts is too high for how useless it is to me. I'm gonna fix my creativity because it's just so desperately low. That day while rehearsing from the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity.
But soft from what? But soft? But soft.
Soft?
What light
Soft?
through yonder window breaks? It is Keith, and he broke through aforementioned window with an axe and is now trying to murder me. Ah!
Yes, yes, Keith, minion of the Dark Knight. Kill the wizard.
And I'm a tree, so everyone leave me alone. Got it? Leaf? Tree? Leaf!
Having consulted with the fight captain, you managed to hit Polly with a fake axe in such a way that her ridiculously fake death is actually pretty believable. Polly fakes an agonizing death and lays motionless.
Oh, it's me too. My god. Okay. Threatening event witnessed. Polly murdered by Keith. Why did you slaughter your classmate and peer Paulina Geist in cold blood? This cruelty makes no sense.
Listen, my robo dude. Polly is a ghost. She was already dead.
Yes, but now it seems that the spirit's spirit has perished. Why else would she be motionless on the floor?
Oh no! Calculus, there's a point! All death is not moving around anymore. So Polly used to be dead, but she was still moving around and now she's not, so her ghost must be dead!
Opinion validated. Concern for Paulina reinstated.
No! Do neither of you understand how fiction works?
Apparently not. And if you don't find a way to assuage their fears, Calculester will spend forever thinking you're a murderer.
He's such a cute little dumb robot.
And he's in steampunk mode, because everyone's in costume.
Yeah.
You're right, I did murder her, but now watch as I revive her again with this magic potion from her belt. A magic potion I call whiskey. That would work on her.
She had whiskey on her belt. That's funny.
That would work on her. Show Calculester that the axe is just a prop by hitting him with it. That sounds smart, which
Or
is what I
bold.
am.
Does
This
it?
sounds
Or bold?
creative.
No, that sounds smart.
That might be that might
Which
be
you
bold.
haven't.
Shit.
Everything sounds like everything, honestly. Let's refrain.
Oh, it's so creative. I was right, but it's
Nice.
also just dangerous. But that means the other one wasn't smart, or I'd have lost.
Running internal search. Object. Whiskey. Not whiskey.
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 Sorry, this is
You're falling into
Robot
wilder myth.
and Robot and Deepest definitely sound like a little bit similar. Anyway, whiskey is a type of alcohol with no restorative properties whatsoever, unable to reverse mortality. I live.
Polly, we missed you so much! I'm so glad back from the dead!
I mean, like, I'm not. I'm a ghost. I'm still dead.
You know, dude, you sound just like Lumpy Space Princess. I just realized.
So Keith did kill you!
He looks so. I've never seen him look angry.
yeah,
That's
He
never
looks
happened.
it's new
before.
art for prom 2.
I like how hairy his arms are.
What? No. Gosh,
That's
you
a
guys
side
really
thought.
need to. Gosh, you guys really need to just read the script in advance. I am running multiple scripts at all times.
She means of the show. Satan below, we are never going to actually manage to perform a play here, are we?
Yeah, probably not. There seems to be often a lack of follow-through on school projects and loose threads. Who cares? You and your friends played a great prank, and/or were the recipient of a great prank, respectively, and that got you 2 fun and 1 boldness. Hey, I got some boldness
Nice.
anyway.
Yeah.
That sends one places. I've never seen
Jesus.
somebody get stuck with all 3 of their characters in one scene.
Yeah, that was a lot of them.
That was a lot.
That was very bird-centric. All right, so your options are class, which gives you smarts, library, which gives you money, and outdoors, which gives you fun. Money you can spend at the store, but there's no store yet.
Well, I mean, I'm already really fucking smart. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the cap on these?
We've never hit a cap yet,
None.
but the first threshold
go
for
negative.
money is that you can spend 5 money to get 5 of a different stat at the store.
I guess I should probably do money then, because I'm already pretty fun too. Although I mean, I could just max out fun. But
Yeah.
I don't think the people. I don't remember who likes me or whatever. Like, I think I got that
who
nerd
was it?
vampire guy. He's not gonna like fun, right?
So you chose
he's not,
Vera
yeah,
and
he's not
Liam.
very fun.
Neither one of them are going to get like fun.
I think Liam probably wants creativity.
He definitely
He's
likes
a hipster.
smarts.
Yeah, those both seem in. Those are probably the hipster stats, or smarts and creativity.
But I like-
probably
I like-
wants
You've got a
money.
dearth to
I like
fix.
this Gorgon lady though. She's gonna like money.
Yeah, she's
gonna like
she
money.
likes
right?
money.
Yeah,
Very
Vera.
funny.
Okay, I'm gonna get some money so I get the girl of my dreams. So
Yeah,
get
Vera
money.
definitely likes money.
I'm gonna start a startup.
So
I'm going to
library.
Silicon Valley.
That day you
don't go
spend
there.
some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. You see Calculester happily tending to his favorite little aloe vera plant when
That's very
suddenly...
cute.
You're here to save the day.
Oh, right.
Calculester, thank the fates we found you. A terrible curse has befallen us, and we require your aid.
I was built to help. Literally, I have attempted to diversify in terms of my purpose, but my prime directive remains.
Well, as you may know from religiously following our TV tropes page, we are currently engaged in a vicious struggle against the sun itself. The sun is a mighty foe, capable of inflicting tremendous casualties, and we have fallen victim to its wiles. Behold! The Coven uncover their shoulders to reveal some particularly vicious sunburns. And so we've come to you, renowned herbalist, for a balm of in our time in need. Let us cut the leaves from your little plant, so that we might avail ourselves of its healing properties.
Allow me to clarify your intention. You request that I destroy my favorite aloe vera plant in order to treat your sunburns.
We ask that you make a noble sacrifice to free us from a terrible curse, yes.
Internal conflict detected. That was Dalek.
Exterminate!
I do not want to do this thing, but I am too kind to say so.
Oh, what a sweet
Friend
baby.
Stephanie, what do I do?
Disappoint them for me, Stephanie.
I will do it.
Let's think about this logically. Many people have done terrible things, but no plant has ever committed an evil act. So, isn't this plant worth more than the entirety of monster kind? If you're looking for aloe vera, why don't you just ask Vera? Are they related or something?
Okay, that's stupid. I think that second
That's
one
not
is
a snap.
probably supposed to be fun or something, or creativity. That's dumb. But I'm gonna do the first
It's
one because
not
obviously
smarts.
smarts, and I'm good at that.
Impressive.
So smart. By the goddess, is it possible? Were we the villains all along?
Yeah, leave my little hapless friend alone. He just wants to love his aloe vera plant. It's all he has.
If I respond in the affirmative, will you cease to demand the destruction of my treasured plant friend?
Yes.
Then yes.
Oh, how we lament our debased animal ways. How can we make it up to you, good and pure aloe vera? Shall we weave you a spell, slay one of your enemies?
I do not see how that is
I
necessary.
don't know who aloe vera's enemies are.
But we must perform a
Sunburns
quest to
everywhere.
absolve ourselves of guilt. There must be some task we can perform on behalf of your plant friend.
I suppose you could bring me one ice cube. I water my aloe vera by placing an ice cube in the pot so that the water enters the soil more slowly.
We must save the world.
An ice cube, a fitting prize for this most noble of plants. Our only hope is that the precious ice can survive the heated machinations of the vile sun.
Yes. Well, good luck.
He's like, just go away.
Whatevs, bro. The Coven rush off to find Ice, happy to be on a mission. Calculester turns back to his plant, happy not to be part of their mission anymore. For brokering this truce, you gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
Yay!
Any plus is better than not pluses. Now you got a heart with Calculester too.
Well, I like
So
him,
you got-
honestly.
you got all these characters, and he's probably like
And
smarts.
you got
maybe.
11 smarts.
He's a cute
No one
little
has ever gone after
hapless
Calculester.
baby.
Everybody chooses a TV show. Just say your choice with out loud. That's it. So it's going to determine the turn order based on the question that comes next. But we'd have to pick the TV show before we know the question.
Lost.
Lost.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Ancient aliens.
No!
Vox Machina.
Fox Machina.
Vox Machina is the D&D show. Playwriters decided based on how funny and wrong it would be if anthropologists found from 500 years in the future had to guess how life was nowadays based solely on watching this TV show. Fuck. Vox Machina is based on D&D, which is just fantasy versions of history. So it's the least interesting. Wait. Who said ancient? You said ancient aliens, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that
I said
wins.
ancient
That would
aliens.
actually be.
Oh, no.
Because all of them talk like what they're saying is factual, but anyone who's watching the show knows it's all really stupid stretches of
Yeah.
logic.
Seinfeld's not even an unrealistic show.
Yeah, I know.
much, is
I
it?
definitely
Yeah.
lost that. I think
Yeah.
Ancient Aliens
And you said
wins
Lost. So
Yeah,
it's,
I think Asian Aliens wins.
so it's aliens then Lost probably.
that.
And
Well,
then
what was your show about?
Vox Machina is it's you know how they do D&D shows on YouTube
Yeah.
where they just play D&D. Some of them are turning into animated shows. So that's just an animated show based on the
Would
events
that
of their
not be
D&D
confusing?
campaign. Yeah, I mean, it's
Do they state
it's a
that
better
they're-
answer than Seinfeld. you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the question
But-
was.
Yeah, I know.
But it's
I know what it
obviously
is.
it's animated.
But the it's
Though.
well, that's I think they understand. I'm not worried about them understanding animated shows. I just mean like it's itself, like D&D is based
Yeah.
on a fantasy version of history usually, so it's like not as weird as Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, Ancient Aliens wins. I
So
think.
Bird then Colonel, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Bird
Stephanie.
Yeah.
See if they
The
watch.
only
if they
bit of
watch-
advice I have
Never
for
say
you in
dog.
that segment is never say dog.
Never
Yeah.
say dog. It's never worked. It's always
Oh.
dog always gets last place. It's always somehow the worst possible
I'm
thing
gonna
you could
wait
have said.
for the time where it like
Yeah.
we'll
Oh,
be
this is
playing
good
and then
news
it'll
for
be
us.
the time where dog would have been a great
Alrighty.
answer.
Probably.
This is good news for us. I think.
Now that we've jinxed it. Yeah, every time that question comes up, it changes our turn order based on the answers. That's the point. So
Center
first
table.
up's Bird.
The
Center
tables
table.
are well divided. I think.
No.
Aren't they? No. Are
Because
you
Damien
losing?
and Polly.
Yep.
Who's the cat kid?
Oh.
That's the store.
Oh, I see.
She runs the store. Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Did they leave because you sat there? Oh, never mind.
Psst, hey, loser, down here.
Hey, boo.
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons.
Told you, boo. How
Narrator.
funny.
That was not for innocent reasons. Yes, she said boo. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone.
Oh shit, he's here.
Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction.
Whoa.
International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens.
Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal.
Oh, worth it though, right?
Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there.
Just hide in the ghost zone. You know, the special alternative dimension only ghosts can use. Or hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princesses of hell, right?
No. No, they are not. Okay, so hide in the ghost zone.
One really only applies.
Yeah.
They only apply. Like each answer applies to one specific person. It seems.
Yeah, so here the logic
Yeah.
changes. In the cafeteria, you're not making skill checks. You're specifying your relationship by picking between two characters.
Oh, I see.
So
Her
there's a Polly option and a Damien option.
Her coat is Lazy Lion Club.
But
No,
I
it's-
can't
it's
hide
Ed
in the.
Hardy.
Oh, sorry.
Those didn't exist
No, it's
yet.
Lazy Lions.
Lazy Lion Ed Hardy crossover.
Oh.
It is a little bit. Yeah.
Why do you say sentences like this?
Holy
Why do you
shit.
allow me to be here?
But
Made a
I can't
choice.
hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost.
I guess you should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh?
Being alive isn't a choice.
Whoa, okay. I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. See you in the ghost zone.
No, you won't.
You can't follow Polly into the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone.
Ka-chow.
Bazinga.
Colonel.
Okay, let's go to my original option. It's the bottom left table.
Miranda?
That's the one. Miranda.
You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger.
Secret sauce? Secret sauce? What dread mysteries do you conceal?
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool! Hey, secret sauce! What are you made out of?
No, Scott. My question was rhetorical.
Awesome! Mine was loud!
Oh, it's no use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Colonel?
The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda, that's why it's so delicious. You're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets.
Oh, this is It's got the name of the person in the option.
Yeah, no. I mean, these
They
are
made
not,
it pretty
these
easy.
are the cafeteria is never hard.
Yeah. I'll go with the
I think
first.
we've only fucked it up once.
Yeah, we sometimes overcomplicate our answers. Let's go with the first one.
Were you about to second guess it?
I was kind of.
Blood of the Air People. I didn't know the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry. And everyone knows the Air People bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce.
Oh.
I should have known. You know, I don't normally eat food myself. I have serfs for that, but I may have to make an exception.
What does that mean? Did they like puke it into her mouth?
Aw, more blood? But I eat blood all the time! Like, pretty much every full moon.
Scott's a little disappointed, but you don't care. You're busy sharing a saucy burger with Miranda.
Sure.
So this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Didn't you get? Who did you? Didn't
Look,
you
it's,
get your
look, it's
correct?
everybody that Stephanie wanted to date is still in the open. Literally all of them are there.
I didn't want Cthulhu. That's the one I
Yeah,
didn't
but
want.
all three of the other ones are all just hanging out. I guess I'll go to the store.
I mean, you can
Get
do whatever
that.
you want.
You can
But
buy
I
a
don't
thing.
blame you.
Yeah, I don't need money, so I'll get boldness out of the way.
Hey, stranger.
Let's face it,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
probably gonna end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's just called being smart.
That's a good. I can dig that.
What was this one? This is a plot thing, isn't it? That's why it's expensive. I don't
it could
know what
be.
Dragon Heat's for. Blank with 2 holes, gift that keeps on giving, a map, a paper map. So useless, that so vintage. Online maps might be cool, but you can get a real paper cut. Can you get a real paper cut with online maps? I rest my case. Some nerd wants that. So I'm here for boldness, and boldness is
It
the
might-
tattoo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Boom.
Nice.
Look how bold I
10
am. I got
boldness.
sunglasses.
Jeez.
Yeah, because I was only at 5. You get
Yeah,
5
gives you
from
a
these
lot.
things. Yeah, all the items give you 5. All the stat ones that
Damn.
cost 5. It's a 1-to-1 transaction from money to stat that does something. If you don't care about
Wow.
Vera, which is forever me.
Well, now I'm torn a little bit. What is the robot like?
We've almost never interacted with
Should
the
I try to
robot.
fuck the robot?
I mean, you can try. Funnily enough, I think all 3 of the characters that are here that aren't Zoe value smarts probably, but I'm guessing especially with the robot. No one's even tried yet.
Okay,
I think you're-
I'll go for it. I'll just
Okay.
do it, even though I like the Gorgon lady the best. But I
You
like.
do have smarts and money, but
If-
you've
if
also
me-
never interacted with her.
Oh yeah, I know. I kind of want to. But if no one's tried to fuck the robot, I want to try to fuck the robot.
You want to be the first.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Calculester's enjoying a nice, quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question.
Hey, Calculester! I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right?
I am friends with every person. Friend Zoe.
Look how cute his Hawaiian shirt is.
He's got robot cleavage.
Oh, perfect. Checks all the boxes. But like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
Oh, so vending machines have feelings.
Of course, they have feelings.
Oh, which feelings? Oh no!
No.
I do not know. I am a terrible friend.
Aw man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings?
Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe?
Okay, definitely the top one.
This pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let us use the input and scrutinize the output.
You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each one and seeing what comes out.
Oh, look, this one spit out an almond bliss.
This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness.
Almond joy and almond sadness. And this one gave me an almond. Help me, I'm trapped in this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers. Please kill me.
I am happy.
Understanding a friend's feelings enhanced.
You make a mental note not to buy any more candy from the third vending machine. Calculester's delighted with you, though, so it's all good.
Look at his happy face.
Existential vending machines.
Dog.
Everybody chooses
No.
an object.
I'm just-
Say your choice out loud.
Pickle.
Rick?
Caesars.
No. Yeah, I didn't
sorry.
Caesars?
say pickle,
Like
Rick.
pizza? Oh, scissors.
meant,
Scissors.
Yeah, like badly pronounced.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, what? No, it's a good point.
Excuse me.
NFT.
It's not an object.
Yes, it is.
It depends on who you
It's
ask.
literally-
It depends
It's
on who you
literally
ask.
not.
How is a token not an object?
How is a token anything other than a token?
Well, if the question is what's the most valuable, then the NFT would obviously be the correct answer.
Right.
Did you say brick bird?
Pyramid.
A pyramid. That's a lot of bricks.
That is.
It could
That's
be
that's
small.
bricks configured in a non-fungible way.
Oh my god.
Player owners decided based on how interesting to watch a Kazakhstan version of The Lord of the Rings if in that version the ring was replaced with this object. The ring is, if you
None
think
of
about
us
it,
came up with a good answer
if you
for
think about it,
this.
the one ring is just the original NFT.
What did you?
I'm not gonna think about
No,
it.
my god, no.
Boom!
I said pickle.
Boom! I literally won.
Oh, pickle would be the funniest.
Pickle.
Lord
I'd
of the
pyramid.
Pickles.
That
Lord of
sounds
the
like-
Pickles.
Yeah, Lord of the Pickles. That'd be.
How would a
Lord
pyramid
of the
even
Scissors
work?
would be pretty interesting as well.
See, and the funny part
I
about the
feel.
pickle is that the pickle would be so old because it's been passed down
Ugh.
from generations to generations that why would they even want it at this point?
It's the one pickle. It'd be lovely.
It's just
the
all
pickle.
vinegar.
One pickle to rule all the pickles.
Yeah.
They talk about things turning to vinegar when they sit for a long time, so what happens to pickles when they're already in vinegar?
They turn into a cucucber.
It
It
wraps
reverts
around.
over time.
wraps back around.
No one's waited long enough to see.
Keith loses though, right?
How
Nobody
did I
wants to see the ring. Because it's
How
an
did I
NFT.
lose?
Can you imagine Lord of the Rings, but it's
Nobody
an NFT? That-
fucking wants to watch anything about
It's
NFTs, dude.
perfect.
They're not
No.
interested.
You guys just don't understand the investment opportunity of my answer.
So that's what they'd all be
Keith.
saying in the movie, and then the movie would just end because no one else would
Are
agree.
you telling me
the one
Amazon's
person.
actual Lord of the Rings isn't going to have
Don't
NFTs?
But Keith, no one else can have it. No one else can take it because it's non-fungible. So how is anyone
Keith.
supposed to steal it back? You can't replicate
Keith,
it. It's blockchain.
I
don't
rest my
speak the
case.
speech of Mordor. Don't speak the speech of Mordor in these hallowed walls, please.
Sickly
In 2
sweet,
weeks,
my
no one's going to be
NFTs.
talking about. In 2 weeks, people aren't going to be talking about NFTs anyway.
You said that a year ago, which is the joke.
I know. Yep, that is a joke.
We're gonna continue saying it.
God, I'm so angry I was wrong.
But Stephanie, I think I vote for Stephanie first, me second, Bird third, Keith last.
Ow, he picked
I like
pyramid.
that because I thought I was coming last, so.
He said
Well,
pyramid.
it could be Lord of the Rings, but in a pyramid.
Don't make me Iron Man pyramid. Like, oh wow, it'd be really interesting. Like, it'd be a story of cooperation where the entire nation has to carry an entire pyramid's bricks all the way to Mount Mordor, and it's the only way to survive.
That
is
would
to
be
come together.
That's
more
kinda
interesting. That would be more interesting than an NFT.
I'm gonna fuck up your order every time you think you did know what it is. I feel like the pickle's
Still
funny,
left to
not
right.
interesting though. No.
It's
Wait, you're throwing Stephanie last? I see what you just did. You just casually like, yeah, I know the clean answer. Stephanie loses.
You know what? If everyone decides I want to be diplomatic, I say A-okay, buds.
Although that's so
Yeah,
far chat saying pickle.
Pickle would be Lord of the Pickles. It's amazing.
Pickle
I love
wins.
it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
So right to left.
No.
No. No. That is. No.
Right to
No fucking
almost right
thank
to
you.
Stephanie Colonel
No.
Keithbird.
No.
Stephanie Colonel Bird.
You guys are crime people.
No, you're an NFT.
Those are called criminals.
You're letting your
We already have a
biases
word for
against the
crime
real life
people.
NFTs get in the way of the joke, which is
It's
incredible.
amazing.
That was the most genius thing I've ever said. will die on this hill, which I did. I lost. I have no money and I'm last. Stephanie, you're first.
Okay.
So you have access to all of the stats to upgrade, except you can't upgrade boldness because the boldness is the bathrooms are currently the store. That's why there's a cat.
So what? Can I look at my stats?
They're all the red ones.
Oh, okay.
Because you're first now.
Okay. What was the robot gonna like?
That's a good guess.
Honestly, I would say
I don't-
creativity, right?
I was gonna say maybe that's what he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
That's creative.
Right.
Where's creativity at? I need to
Creativity
fix it.
is the auditorium because you do plays.
Okay, let's do it.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you're struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname's so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. Too creative.
The nickname I asked for was Steph.
Was Steph. Yeah. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Okay. Well, that Steph. That's a little bit lame now that I said that.
Oh, York's
Granted,
sad.
none of us have ever actually followed through with
I
this.
never remember, but look how sad York
Yeah.
is. He's doing a little semicolon frowny face.
You call me Keith too.
No, what?
Shit.
That's like the 3rd time someone's answer was my name. We can't do that.
Okay. Call me Pickles.
Pickles.
Like from Metalocalypse.
Pickles.
I was thinking pickles as in like a dog.
Or like Mr. Pickles. Pickles.
You find Vera sulking backstage. She notices you standing there waiting for an exciting event to happen.
Oh, I get to interact with her. I'm so happy. Okay.
Are you in this disaster? I hope they're at least paying you.
Ooh yeah, lay on the sass.
No, not you either. Lord, what a waste of financial opportunity.
I knew she wanted money.
I have to admit, even I can decide how to profit on it. The school won't sign off on a VIP lounge, a cash bar, or a toll booth in front of the bathrooms.
That's pretty fucking mean.
It's almost as if theater isn't an incredibly lucrative industry after all. But that's preposterous. There must be a way.
You never put the bathroom in Roller Coaster Tycoon after the place where people pay?
No, I always put them on an island where I would make the drinks free. I'd make the bathrooms cost money.
Oh.
That's even worse.
If they vomited too much, I'd put them on the island because I didn't like they ruined my pathways.
Bets. Very rigged bets. The hero goes down in the 2nd act. Just buy the play out and force them to use product placement.
So I think I'm screwed either way because well, money is the.
The second one sounds like money.
That one's definitely money. I think I have a better chance at that than I think the other one might be boldness or creativity. But does which one I pick determine what stats I get boosted?
No, it's pass or fail.
Okay, I'm gonna
If you pick the wrong one, you lose stats.
I'll do the money, which is the bottom one, I think.
So wealthy.
Ooh.
You show Vera a slick business slideshow about potential brand synergies and onboarding metrics.
Ooh,
I hate that
yeah.
sentence.
She's gonna like that.
Props, you say? That sounds like a marketing opportunity if I've ever heard of one. We can get the broadswords from Royal Vanderbilt Tridents, dressing room mirrors from Nosferatu Cosmetics, and the grand banquet from Scott's Sandwich Stand. Scott has a sandwich stand? Wait.
We learned
And
this.
as
News
for
to
cost-
Scott.
They're probably
And
very good.
as for costumes, I believe Polly once crocheted a pile of clothes while on spectral meth.
Dude,
Wow.
math in high school. Whoa.
Maybe it's one of Scott's ancestors that's still living. Great Scott.
Maybe they're all named Scott. It's like handed down.
You picture Hell's Knights in crochet armor, wielding tridents and with makeup done in front of mirrors that don't work, eating hot dog
They're
sandwiches.
hot dog sandwiches.
Because it's Scott's hot dog stand, wasn't it, that he did with the basilisks or whatever with Damien or something?
He had something going on,
Wasn't it
yeah.
hot dogs?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
don't remember the details.
This'll go well. You gain 2 money and 1 fun.
Let's go.
That's a
Canon
lot of
from
money, 9
previous
money.
game. Colonel.
So yeah, it's not going very well for me, honestly. Let's go with go to the library, try to make some money.
Money. That day you spent some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain so much money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, so you only keep 2 money.
It's just... So I was playing FOF.
Oh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF. I hope that stands for fuck off, faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker.
What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Colonel how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl, because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them.
Oh my gosh.
A
this
real
guy makes me wanna
fan doesn't
die.
go around shoving their fanness in everyone's faces. That's just what girls do because they're just doing it for attention.
Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation.
Fake conversation.
Leonard!
Wait, no. Real Leonard. Real girls are the fake ones. Rabbit season.
So you're saying there are no real gamer girls?
I thought I'd met one once.
Oh,
she
no.
wasn't like all the other girls.
Oh, no.
Right up until she was, when the bitch
Ow.
friend zoned me and went and dated some asshole Chad Cobra.
Oh my gosh, no.
Chad Cobra.
No, this guy sucks. He's
I
the
hate
worst
this
part of
does.
prom 2.
I fucking hate him so much. I've met this guy before. I've been on Tinder. I've definitely met this guy before. Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming?
Poor Zoe. She's new enough at this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world.
It's true.
Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and
Yeah.
find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe
It's
can
called
discuss
being a nice person.
absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming and peace. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to play video games.
Oh no!
I like that second one. I honestly, I keep getting Zoe, and I have nothing against her, but I was going for a different build.
I feel like
and,
several
she don't
of
like
you
money.
chose different people and ended up with different characters anyway.
That's
Yeah,
weird, isn't
basically.
it? Yeah.
And then I didn't
Either way,
get to do
I-
much, and I still am getting the right person somehow.
I'm gonna have to commit. Let's the second one. Let's go with that.
So smart.
Yes, I also heard that they were saying every way of enjoying video games is valid as long as it's fulfilling for you personally.
What? Who said that? No wrong way to enjoy video games? That's insane. What about casually with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games.
How do you play Smash Brothers?
Looks directly at screen.
Or how do you
because of
play this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about enjoying them in a way that doesn't shit on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates from yours? That doesn't sound right now, does it? Fucking cucks trying to ruining video games for everyone else. I need to put an end to this rumor right now.
Wow. Anyway. I was playing FOF the other day.
Nice.
Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
Yay!
Okay, so my stats still suck, but I don't want to. Oh, the bathrooms are also the store anyway, so fun.
You can. Oh, yeah, you can't afford it.
I
What
can't
is
afford
Bird's
anything.
character? What is he? Is he a
I'm
shadow?
a shade or a ghost or something.
Yeah, he's like a shadow thingy.
I
ghost.
think he's cute. I like what
Like
he
not
is.
a regular ghost, but some kind
He
of
is.
darkness deity thing.
Yeah,
He's got a little goober on his shoulder sometimes.
sometimes.
Dab dancing. Is this Fortnite? That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension, and the consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Now see how you can lose it. You notice Liam and Polly taking a break from the rave. You dance over to join them.
Yo, we were just talking about the insane music festival we're going to this weekend. You're going, right?
Shit, you forgot to get tickets. They're probably all sold out by now, but there's no way you can afford to pay a scalper. Obviously, you tell them you're going, though. You've never let the truth get in the way of talking to hotties.
That's true. Yes! I can't wait. All my favorite bands are going to be there. Ooh, Radley, which is a To Kill a Mockingbird reference. Interesting.
It is.
Yeah. Imagine a fucking dragon, an actual dead mouse.
That's all very funny. Personally, I'm most excited about Veggie Scales. Their lead guitarist is a cucumber. It's never been done before.
He used to be a pickle.
I like how he has little bite marks on his arm, and you can see where he got turned into a vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I never noticed that.
No one has ever noticed that.
I got you guys. Hello,
Nice.
friends. What are we talking about? Is it a grand ball?
Oh, sort of. It's like a grand ball, except everyone is more naked and the dancing is sexier, and there are a lot more drugs.
What is drugs? You know what? You wouldn't understand. It's a peasant thing.
No, wait, this is perfect. If you can convince Liam and Polly to invite Miranda to the music festival, maybe she'll cover your tickets too.
Convince? Oh no!
If a party happens in the forest and there's no party virgins to be bewildered by it, is it really a party?
That sounds creative, I guess.
You know, guys, if we bring Miranda, her royal status will give us diplomatic immunity.
That might be charming.
To what?
The first one is
To her.
definitely smart, I think. Right? No party virgins to be bewildered by it. Is it really a party? It's supposed to be like,
Yeah.
and get
Like
all enlightened.
It's like a thought
So-
crime
But it's a
I'm pretty
or
sure
experiment.
maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's a thought crime experiment. So we're gonna.
Railways and pulling
One.
levers and killing people.
You going for
Yeah.
the first one?
Yep.
Not so charming.
God, fuck this game.
Did you say virgin?
What? Are you not?
Of course I am. I'm a princess, and I'm sick to death of nefarious warlocks trying to tempt me into the woods to be sacrificed. We're not warlocks, and even if we were, only a vanishingly small percentage of warlocks actually.
Liam, now's not the time to get on your high horse about warlock rights.
I knew it! You're warlocks, all of you! I swear, it's enough to make me long for my deflowerment.
Wow.
With all the trouble it causes me, it's hardly worth the ability to attract and imprison unicorns.
What is she doing to the unicorns?
She's imprisoning and attracting.
No. Miranda stomps off in a
this
huff,
game.
followed by like 15 unicorns. One of the unicorns offers to sell you a ticket to the festival, but you can't afford it. Lame. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts. So it's going well.
Wow. It's not going well at all, yeah.
Fuck. Charm or smarts? Well, he definitely doesn't care about smarts. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever.
Whoa, anime wink.
Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. The game was so close, the other team demands a rematch. This one goes way worse. Your team is down to just you and Damien. It's like the first time we played dodgeball in the event. The other team has all the balls except for one you're holding.
We're boned. Time to just cover our nuts and let them get it over with. I mean, I'm only in this game so I can accidentally hit people in the face. I'm not, like, skilled. And it's not like you have some sort of super secret ultimate dodgeball trick hidden up your ass, right?
Actually, you do. You take a deep breath and bust out your ultimate technique. The 5-point ball exploding heart technique. Gone! Whoa!
Well, Keith, I think the answer's
I think this might be the boldness option.
I
Yeah.
think so.
That's the most Damien thing I've ever seen. God! I love the
Yeah, it
one-word
was
options.
brilliant.
Ah, yes, the most powerful dodgeball technique of all, gun. You draw your weapon and fire wildly at the opposing team. They all try to take cover behind their dodgeballs, but dodgeballs are made of rubber and are therefore terrible cover.
yeah, it's a gun.
Luckily for them, they're all undead, or at least mythical beasts immune to conventional weaponry, so no one dies. Your senseless violence does distract them long enough for Damien to eliminate their whole team, though.
They say never to bring a knife to a gunfight, but they never said not to bring a gun to a bullfight.
That's technically true. You have to stay late to clean up the carnage, but you do gain 2 fun and 1 boldness, the exact things I want. Yes.
Nice.
I got them anyway. Random, who gets the nighttime event? It's Bird.
Oh, yay.
The only nighttime event of the game. What's a rad monster to do on the weekends? Only hang out with the absolute raddest gals. In the absolute raddest place, the glorious mansion belonging to your dear spooky high friend, Juan the small magical Latino cat. But alas, even the best parties wind down eventually.
Lame.
Man, this party was the best of parties, but it seems like it's winding down.
I do like the anime shirt. I gotta throw that
It's
out.
a lot.
Magical girl shirt. Yeah, I can feel a frenetic energy, chaos, joy energy fading off of pretty much everyone at this point.
I think I'll head out and head out and head out and head out if we're counting the snakes. I can't imagine anything else exciting is going to happen here.
So,
Ooh. Oh, Eee! It's Dimitri. And Dimitri's eyes, and Dimitri's hair, and Dimitri's abs.
I see this pitiful party is fading into mundane nothingness, as you all will. As you all will too. Unless you join me at the dark side to bring chaos and destruction down upon civilization. In which case, the stories of your dark, dark deeds and dark, dark souls will live on forever.
Yes.
I mean, I'm already dead, but yeah, that sounds kind of dope. This party's a bust now, so...
Great.
I could dig it. I'm sure there's a profit to be made in chaos. Zoe?
Ah! This is...
Ah, shit. Seems like your friends are down for just about anything when they're bored, including bringing destruction upon the world. Time to revive this party and keep your friends from being swayed by sexy, sexy Dimitri.
But how?
By using his ultimate DJ strategy that will bring everyone's attention away from Dimitri's abs and back onto the side of right. But of course, the level of masterful, complex DJing you intend to do can't be done with the hands of one mere monster. You need your most trusted friend, the ultimate DJ partner, someone touched with consent by the god of party. They call Pickles DJ because she is the D-jest of the DJs. DJ-ist of the DJ. There we go. They call Colonel DJ because she claims to be the DJ-er than Stephanie. If this information is true, that's something that we will only know by choosing this option. Just a one-up
What
directly.
stat am I
Fuck,
looking
damn.
for? Fun?
Okay, what is the
Creativity,
DJ
right?
stat?
Huh?
It was creativity, right?
It's creativity?
I thought so.
Or
I'm
was
pretty
it
sure
fun?
it was. No,
Usually it's more obvious.
I don't know.
no,
'cause-
the
creativity is
previous
a
line
perf-
says.
Did it actually say creativity?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can go in and watch your stream if you want.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, creativity is like a performance stat usually, but fun is a party stat, so it's hard.
Okay.
You're trying to guess which of them has the highest stat of whatever the stat is, and you can't check anymore.
I would honestly help you, but I don't remember what my
can.
stats are.
I mean, I remember that Stephanie has more fun than creativity, but that's
You
kind
need-
of all I really remember.
That is
so
true.
I don't. If it's fun, then I think we go with Stephanie, because I don't think that. Oh wait, Pickles. We go with Pickles.
Yeah, so who's Stephanie? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, my bad. I think we go with.
It doesn't actually say
Pickles.
creativity. I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah,
I
I think we're
was
gonna go with
same.
Pickles over Colonel.
I mean, everyone wants a
That's
DJ
a
named
good choice.
Pickles.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, who
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
you pick better than Ezra over here? So fun!
Yay!
You ring up Stephanie, who frankly was only not at Juan the Small Magical Latino's Cat's Rad Party in the first place because she was already doing rad DJ work over at Juan the tall, mundane Jewish goblin space.
Another one.
What?
But Stephanie is a badass friend and is over at the smaller, magicaler Juan's place in no time, with all of her sick DJ tools in tow.
Classic.
Oh man, Stephanie, did you just bring the sword of DJing Destiny?
Oh my gosh, I thought it was sunk way down at the bottom of Lake Treble Bass.
Not bad.
Bass. Treble Bass. Oh my gosh. I said bass like
There we
fish
go.
because I heard it lake.
Anyone, yeah, makes sense. Anyone in possession of such a mystical artifact is okay in my book.
And you're okay by association for choosing Stephanie. As such, the two of you get down to business. I already forgot what he sounded like.
You give him like
No, stop
No,
that.
stop
don't,
that.
don't indulge in secret DJ magics. Join the dark side. But as sexy, please fall on uncaring ears, because you and Pickles have already begun unpacking your DJ shurikens, which you hurl through the air with precision, and somehow music also, I don't know. You draw 5 pentagrams made out of quarter and half notes on the floor with the feather of a songbird and your own blood. Finally, you stand behind the podium, suffused with the divine energy of the rituals you've just performed, pulsing with potential.
someone call Steve Aoki and tell him how to do his job.
And press play on Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
OMG. Yeah!
Oh,
Okay.
Mr. Brightside.
You follow this
Oh
with
my
Mr.
gosh.
Brightside.
Coming out of my void, and I've been doing just fierce.
We finished off with a sensible opus by Eric Prides and Ace of Base's It's a Beautiful Life.
And on nights like these, it really is. The tip jar is overflowing, and I assume I get a cut for being generally fierce. I don't know this song.
I don't remember. I don't know what song that is either. Actually.
I didn't
Yeah.
know either of those ones.
I don't remember either of them.
Stop this. Stop all of this. It's all this music. It gives me such feelings.
Oh my gosh,
You
yeah.
play Wake Me Up Inside by Evanescence. Isn't it not called that?
I think it is called. It's called Wake Me Up. I think. Wake
as
me
Is it
Yeah.
Pull Me Under? No, that's
Yeah.
a different one.
I don't know. As Dimitri
I don't
gently and dramatically weeps. It makes me remember a time when I too was woken up inside. No! Dimitri
Oh yeah, you're
disappears
going
in a
with
puff.
the very strong. What is that melody? Energy.
What is that melody? Dimitri disappears in a puff of smoke as you and Pickles keep this sick party going all night long, earning you 2 boldness and 1 creativity. You both got a
Still
stat up.
fucked. There's
Bring
no
Me to
way.
Life is the name of the song, by the way.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, it's 100% not the other thing.
Dude, y'all know it's. Come on. Keep
Oh,
those.
I thought I accidentally skipped it, but no, this is just, we debate us. Okay.
I
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
dead
Stephanie
animals
goes
in my
first.
room
Yeah, Stephanie
right
has
now.
corpses.
I actually have a bunch of stuff in my room.
Yeah, I don't. She doesn't
I
have a
see.
basement though, because we live in California, so she's last.
Oh yeah, I got me on
Boom.
that one.
Boom.
No.
Do any of you guys have a
technicality, come
basement?
on.
Technically.
Do any of you already?
I do.
Technically.
Do any of you literally collect
have.
corpses?
No.
Stephanie was
No.
finally not last.
Okay, cool. Yay.
All right, now we have to debate.
I have a basement. Does that count?
I mean,
Yeah,
that might
okay.
qualify you by
I don't have a
default.
basement.
Keith's mom gave me a mummified cat.
Yeah, I guess Colonel will get second for
Wow.
having a basement.
That's a good reason.
Fucking, I don't know. Keith, I beat you last time on some bullshit for NFTs. You want to return the favor?
I am still mad.
That was all it took.
I could tell.